Okay, Virgo, so here we go. Thank you for joining the new website, or continuing on with Patron until it closes. So don't forget, if you're on Patron, I have sent everybody a email or a message with the discount codes and everything. Okay, so here we go, Virgo. What have you got coming up this week, Virgo? I don't know, I keep feeling like this. I'm excited. I don't know why, but like I'm excited to see what's coming up, or what's happening, or to travel or go somewhere, or I'm excited for the future. Virgo, what's coming up for Virgo this week, please? Intrigued. So you got Leo, or an Aquarius, or a Life Path 8, anywhere, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node. Okay, you got a very strong couple, but also something that's also very strong. I don't know what that is. Pong? Pong? Ping pong? Someone from China, maybe? Virgo, what's Virgo got coming up? So the Nine of Cups in reverse. See, there's the 9. The 9. I picked up a very strange energy here for a start, and I couldn't quite work it out. I felt blocked, like denied, like told no. That's what I'm saying, man. Someone here feels as if what they have isn't enough, and this in reverse exactly means that. Because this means that I have everything that I want and I'm happy with it. This definitely means I'm not happy with what I have. You are not giving me anything physically, mentally and emotionally. I want more. So it's draining for a partner. Now, if you're interested in a partner or anybody that is also in partnership, this partnership isn't going according to plan. Because somebody is not happy because they're fixed energy, which means, no, I'm stuck and fixed in my own way. Okay, which is a fire sign, and then this is a water sign energy that feels drained. Okay, so it means that everything that I'm trying to give you and every piece of time that I give you, you always want more, as if it isn't enough. I can't give you any more than that. I don't have that one piece to give you. That's fulfillment within your own wishes and your own dreams. If I'm not good enough and I can't give you enough attention, then I'm sorry, but this was the attention-seeking energy that you'll need to teach in Tier 4. Okay? Because if you get a very bad energy of Virgo, it can also mean attention-seeking to get that one bit that I can't never find. And it can drain a partner, which means I've given, like I said, but you could be on the opposite diverse energy of the, depending on the degree and the placement of Virgo, or how many. But so, because you could be a Virgo that's constantly always drained yourself. Okay, but you would always see that from your partner being the one that's to blame, because they're not giving you enough. So why are they not fulfilling your wishes and your dreams? Because if this is demanding it, and I demand that you give me more time, and I demand that you have more input into my life, the other person feels as if they give you too much. You know, it's too much. So if that's a relationship, it ain't going according to plan, because the other person feels emotionally, physically drained. And so do you as a Virgo. That's what I'm saying, man. Here, you have crossed your arms here as if to say, huh, I'm not budging until I get that one bit that I want. Until I get my own way, I'm not doing anything. So I'm not speaking, you're not doing anything. So until I get what I want, huh.
I'm not sure I understand.
No, exactly. The other person's like, I don't think I understand. I don't quite know. Now, the trouble is, Virgo, with 9s, right? You can either be the gaslighting one or the one that is gaslit. And I have to do that because you do get different people. Okay, which means that you come across as very confusing to the other partner or each other, because you're both kind of like, well, I can't give you any more than what I've already given you. I've given you enough already. And you want more? I can't do that. Now, it might be an offer that you've got, and they suddenly start saying, no, I want more. And you're like, no, I can't afford any more than that. Like, I'm literally pushing the boundaries at the moment. You know, you could say find a job that you're in, Virgo, depending on, like, if it's in your work sector, right? We'd do this over on the teaching too. But like on the work sector energy, where you always feel as if you've got another bill to pay and you haven't quite got enough in order to pay. Or like you come up against where, you know, you want to buy something, but it's just out your price range. Right? I really want to buy this thing, but it's just out of reach of my price range. Right? That can be a Virgo if it's in the working sector. But like, it isn't enough. Okay? The offer that I have isn't enough. So Virgo, what they got coming up, please? Four of Wands. So yeah, it might be about a house. You're looking to sell or buy a house and move, and you've been made an offer, but it isn't enough. You know, or you live in a fucking through the keyhole. Who lives in a very luxurious place like this? And you're like, you pig-headed, arrogant arsehole. You know, you have more than I do, and I resent you because you have bigger and better things going on. You know, you will spend more time at home than what you do with me. You don't never come over and visit the Four of Wands. You're always there doing what you want. You don't never, like, pay me any attention. Trigger, mirror. 4, stubborn energy. Virgo, what they got coming up this week? So the Lover's in reverse, yeah, because you're not paying me any attention around my love life. You're not giving me enough love. Someone can't provide that amount, or they provide too much. That's what I'm saying. Someone's sick here to death of someone giving them too much attention, okay, and the other person can't give that amount of attention. Someone's draining the amount of love that they want from a person. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you can love someone that much and you want to be around them 24/7, okay, and you can't, and they can't. Because there's work, there's bills, there's jobs to be done, there's things to be done. So this means lust can also mean that a situation that I'm in is turned to lust or turned to dust. Okay. I don't wanna lust back where we can see. Captain said there'll be a bus. This one's not for me. Oh, what a love of my love. What petty crime was I found guilty of? What better time to find a brand new place? A brand new fish or a brand new place? What better time to move out and move on? Is what I'm hearing for a lot of you. What a better time to find a brand new place, 'cause this one's not for me. So it might mean the one that you're with is not for you. They're not the right one for you. Someone else is. Or where you live is not the right one for you. You want to move and it's not the right one. Here. That's what I'm hearing through the song. Virgo. What's Virgo got coming up this week? See, it's draining 4s. Or 4s or laws or Laura or a Capricorn. This could be a Cappy or a Gemini, obviously Gemini, but Gemini placement or a Cappy 6, right? And you spend more time at work than what you do giving me love, or you just can't buy me love. You can't buy me. You can't buy my affection. You can't buy my love. Buy my love. Bow, 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 bow. Anyway, Virgo. So I don't know what you had coming up looking forward to, because it seems like a shit show of people that are in relationships that are not actually giving each other what they want. You know, you're not providing me love, and I've tried, but you keep denying it. No, you're in denial. You don't never show me any affection. See, I'm going to do this on the teaching team, man, because it's actually getting on my nerves. Like, if you look at life itself, I'll give you a bit here, but if you look at life itself, right, when you look at charts and you look at what chart is in where within astrology, when you're not compatible, when you really look at the bigger picture of things, Virgo, right, you look at how couples actually survive. And the main thing that spends most of the time is work. You spend more time at work than you do with a partner. And that's equivocal, and that's everybody. Because working hours are between 9 till 5, roughly, unless you work 12-hour shifts or you have your own company. But normally between 9 and 5 is working hours, okay? So you get up in the morning, you say hello to your partner or whatever it is, you speak, you talk, and you go to work, and there shouldn't really be any interaction whilst at work. When you come home, you get a couple of hours before you get to go to bed, because you're absolutely shagged and knackered by the amount of work that you put in throughout the day, that really all you want to do is just spend like an hour or two with each other, have your tea, have your dinner, wash up and go to bed. During bedtime, you're either having sex, but you would be asleep through the most of it, right, if it's a boring sex life, but you would be asleep majority of the time that you're with your partner, so you're not talking, interacting, you're asleep. Okay, so you actually spend more time with with other things than you do your partner. That's equivocal because of work and sleep and everything else, right? Partnerships are built around why you have time off work. That's, okay, you work for a company. The company has said, this year you have 6 weeks to 7 weeks or 8 weeks holiday pay, okay? Or you don't get paid, but you have 6 or 7 weeks holiday that you must have, okay? So you book your holidays and your times off. That is to spend time with partners. That's roughly the only time in partnership or relationship that you should really have of quality time with your partner is when you are off work, neither of you are working, and you both have holiday. Because everything in between those times is when you're actually working or sleeping. Now, if you argue between those times, it's because you're not compatible here. Because you're not seeing the bigger picture. That work and everything else comes first before the relationship does. And if you're a person of no, the relationship comes first before work, money and sleeping, then you're arguing with this person here. Virgo, what they got coming up? Two of Swords. So now I have a decision to make. Do we split up? Do we continue on the way that we are? Do I choose another path in life? Because it isn't fair. It's just this energy. It's not fair, you see. It probably doesn't seem fair to both of you. This isn't fair, you know. What we're doing here isn't fair on you, and it isn't fair on me either. If you can come to an amicable agreement, then maybe. But again, whatever rises its ugly head in the past or future rises up. Back on my feet. Took my chances. Back on my feet. Tiger. Okay. Eye of the tiger. So if you end up back at square one and you just kind of think, let's just brush it under the carpet, it will soon raise up again in the future of another issue of the same, because your chart is just screaming out non-compatibility of certain placements. Virgo. King of Swords. Because of business, because of money, because of, like I said, bills, rent, money, business. This could be a person that owns their own company and actually owns their own business and is a very stable person, but is just unstable to a feminine energy that sees the king as too, emotionally intelligent but not showing any emotion. A king doesn't. They can be emotionally intelligent, but they'll probably be wise enough to know, okay, this isn't sword in the stone. You can't prise out of me what I've got to do at work. Okay, so you could have a workhorse here. Virgo this week, Six of Swords in reverse. There you go. The workhorse. Capricorn energy, not doing much, not going anywhere. My work isn't, or their work isn't, or they are and I am, and we don't get to spend much time with each other. We don't see each other. No one's putting in any effort towards love. It could, like I said, man, work is exhausting. Relationships that argue are even worse. Because the last thing that you want to do is think about an argument when you're at work. Because you come back doubly exhausted. Right? Because you've been fighting a person for their attention that ain't giving you it. Virgo. 8 of Wands. Now there's motivation of communication. And then you go to a 9 to fuck it all up, Virgo. Okay, 9. The 9. It still isn't enough. Someone is tricking and fooling a person to believing that, well, all of the shit that we went through, you know. Search, destroy. That's what I said. You can start again if you want, but it's soon destroyed. You know. I feel like my partner is a narcissist. You know. They keep trying to control me. They're playing mind games, smoke and mirrors, gaslighting me, telling me that I'm to blame, that I'm at fault, playing the quiet game, not speaking, not talking, no motivation, thinking that they're punishing me. You know, Virgo. 2 of Cups. In comes the 2 of Cups. Now, if you're in a metaphysical connection and there's no communication, You're just riddled with karmic PTSD awakening energy. You've lost your fucking marbles and your mind here over a metaphysical connection that you're not even speaking to. They're just on your mind 24/7 and you're not even speaking. Now, this could even be someone that has a connection with you, Virgo. And because of this amount of non-verbal communicating action, you've basically just got metaphysics driving you crazy through your awakening. Because all I can think about is them, which means I'm not thinking about me. Right? A masculine energy makes you think about them, because they're the one that receives the energy from you when you give it. That's why you're feminine. Let's see. Virgo. Ace of Wands. Sex, passion, someone new. Could be someone new here on the horizon coming up here. Because I feel here someone's going through like a divorce or a fucking argument. They're really not getting on. This did come up in the 2 reading where Libra and Libra is. It doesn't have to be Libras, but the same energy came up where it was about a relationship that was a marriage, wasn't going very well, and someone new comes in and thinking, well, I'll tempt you away from what isn't working then, which is this reading. What isn't working isn't working, and if it persists to not work and come up with the arguments that they had in their reading, someone comes in new to tempt the other person away from the arguments and what isn't working in a relationship. And that is normally spirit that does its job there to tempt a person away from what spirit doesn't want them to keep doing, which is arguing and manipulating and fighting each other. Spirit will say, no, time's up. Metaphysics, time. We just blame humans. And then mother-in-laws and father-in-laws and God knows what else also blame humans. You know, and they wonder why their life is going out of control. Strength. Here. You broke my heart. So a Leo or an Aquarian is wounded. Their heart has been broken. Because of why? Because of the 9 of Cups. I need security. Now you see, need. I need someone to pay me more attention and more input into my life. So, Virgo, if this is you or you've got Virgo in your chart and you feel like your partner hasn't been giving you what you want from them, it's not down to your partner. It's down to you. Okay? Because you need security, which means I want someone loyal, trustworthy and honest. If they are loyal, trustworthy and honest, but they're not giving you enough cups of love and energy, if they're not giving you enough energy, that's because you're draining their energy. Because they don't want to, because they probably or may not know that you need it. Okay, because 9s are codependent energies. This is why I say out of all 12 star signs, Virgo is the most complex. Because it's either Virgo or Pisces, but they are both opposite. That's my 2 most complex signs, is Virgo and Pisces. They're both way fucking out there. You are the opposite to Pisces, myself. Okay, that's where I have my midheaven and MC and IC. Is Pisces and Virgo. That's my MC and IC, and my sun sign is Pisces. Right? So when you come up and you add all of these bits together, you realise that someone needs too much security and too much attention from a partner that isn't giving you it. Because don't be mistaken, someone might think, well, I haven't got that amount to fucking give you, Virgo. I haven't got that to give you. 4 of... is someone in debt here? Like, and they're saying, I haven't fucking got that amount of money to give you for that. You know, 4 of Wands. I don't know why this happened. Because someone's... like I said, man, because you've mixed up all of these triggers and stuff, the person that believes they're in the right is actually, I don't know why this happened. And the other person is like, well, I do. It's because of the needing energy. You need too much of my time. I can't give you it. The Lovers in reverse. Someone's oblivious at this. Like I said, man, y'all could be a Virgo. and you are literally and utterly oblivious to the fact that it could well be you that's causing it. And the other person, like I said, you would see the other person, yeah, Steve, it's them. They are completely and utterly oblivious to the fact that they caused it. Trust me, when you're arguing, that is pretty much what happens. I want you so badly. You see, obsession, 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 obsession. It is. It's all leading down to the 9 energies, Virgo. I want you so badly. You broke my heart. I need security. I don't know why this happened. I want you that bad that the 9 is draining the other person. Because this person requires too much attention. Too much attention. So let's have a look at why this 9 of Wands is here. I miss being with you. Again, man, you've got this very narcissistic... Oh, man, I hate to say this because the 9s are you. It doesn't have to mean you. It's just, like I said, it's a narcissist that can't get what they want. And when they can't get what they want, they don't like not being able to get what they want. They hate that. Which means I can't stand it when you ignore me. I can't stand it when you don't answer me. I can't stand it when you don't give me the love I want. And the other partner is going to be, man, I ain't fucking even got that to give you. I cannot give you that. I just can't. And then if you then blame the other person, you go into like complete and utter gaslighting mode. Because the other person will start to freak out knowing that they're being gaslit. Because they're being blamed and told that it's their fault by not giving you enough. Okay. So I've got to say this, Virgo, in case it is coming from you. Emily does this. She got 3 placements of it. She's doing it now. Right? I haven't got that to give you. I can't keep giving and 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 giving when security, money, time off work and going out, holidays, lifts everywhere, going to see you every single day, phoning you 3 or 4 hours a day, and going to, and paying for holidays and being able to afford to take you out, take the person out whenever I want, that, to a person that has that many placements of Virgo, isn't enough. Isn't enough. That's what I'm saying. Trust me, the reason why I know a lot about Virgo is because I'm dating a person that has 3 placements of it. Right? And at times, it's fucking very difficult. It's very difficult because it always rears its head. It always does. And I know when it's happening. Every single time do I know when I'm being gaslit. Now, in my chart, for instance, when I told you about me having Virgo and Pisces in the 4th, which is, and like MC and IC as well, that means gaslit, controlled, manipulated, and gaslit your whole life from a young age, Piscean, from that house. Okay. Then you also get Virgo, MC, IC, Pisces as well. Gaslit. Gaslit. Always made to feel as if you are not good enough, that you don't have enough to offer me, or you're not offering me anything. In every single relationship. There you go. That's what you get. A world of narcissism. Strength card. 3 of Cups. Could be a third party. Someone keeps waiting for this united energy without doing it. 9 of Cups. Queen of Cups. Obsessed love. That's an obsessed amount of love there. 4 of Wands. 2 of Cups. There's a third energy here. Third energy, I feel, for a lot of you. 3 of Cups here. 2 of Cups on the 4 of Wands. Twin flame, divine, spiritual soulmate, pulling away from the energy of narcissism and control to try and pull the person from the controlled environment to get them to focus on a new person. Because, like I said, your karmic energy is future-based. Spirit knows what's going to happen to your life. Right? I'm reading it out. But never forget that a spirit knows your future. Everything about it. So everything that you come up against in your life is put there by a spirit. A person, a thing, a place, whatever it is. A spirit has put someone in your path. They've put a block in your path. They've put a person in your path. Okay, never forget that. Always keep that in your head. Any direction that you go in, whatever it is that you come up against a spirit, a soul. The spirit has put the soul there for a reason. Two of Cups. Option, choice. Do you want to stay as you are? Do you want to be faithful, like faith in a book, which is why I don't believe in religion, teaches you? Or do you believe more in spirituality? That a book of religion says, whatever it says in there, about being faithful to one's husband or wife, because we were married. Okay, but never sleep or have children before you're married, because that goes against the book. So never have sex, never sleep with the person, don't have children, which you can't without sex, until you're married, and then within consent of the book. Who follows that? Right? Spirit will say, well, now you've done all that, now we'll show you what being married is really like. And you're like, I fucking hate this person. I cannot stand being married to this person. I feel like I need more in my life. I want someone else. And someone very caring and loving comes along and tempts you away. Whose fault is that? If God wrote a book of spirit that is one, and spirits and Jesus and God knows what, Archangel Michael and all that lot work for God, right? Who's right or wrong? A book or a spirit? The Lovers in reverse. Star. Destined, fated events. Someone else has walked into someone's life. Four of Swords. Nine of Cups. Draining, tired, fed up, frustrated. Still not being able to control the person. We're on break. Yeah. Feel like leaving. Two of Swords. Yeah. Not speaking, not talking. Feel like giving up. Feel like leaving. King of Swords. Queen of Wands. Another man or another woman, or the same couple? No idea. What is the Queen of Wands? Yeah, a fall, a trip, a journey, going away for a while. If you're doing that with this partner, you need to speak. Right, here. Six of Swords in reverse, because that's in reverse. I don't know. Because that's not going forward. That's a trip, and that's not going. I don't know. Or it might be a new person. Knight of Pentacles. Seven of Cups in upright. Yeah, someone has another option. They're being tempted and swayed away from an energy that may not be going anywhere. Eight of Cups. Eight of Swords. Trapped in a circumstance of relationship that isn't going anywhere. And trapped within that. Could be a marriage or a contract. Nine of Wands. Yeah, not speaking. Narcissism, control. Leo energy possible. Page of Wands, Four of Cups. Yeah, man, y'all got very stubborn narcissistic energy here. Well, no, because this is also not speaking to one. But I can guarantee you, a narcissist believes that you're in the wrong. A narcissist, no, right? So if you are in the right or the wrong, you will think, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. If the narcissist believes I'm right or wrong and they're gaslighting me saying that I'm the one that's at fault and blame and that I'm not speaking to them, does that make me the one that's narcissistic or not? No. It means that you're both trying to control one another that realise that you can't control one another. So where do you get? Nowhere. You basically just feel each other's narcissistic energy. You both think or feel that you might be controlling. You'll start to lose your mind telling yourself, am I a narcissist or am I not a narcissist? Is the person controlling me and gaslighting me? Have I lost my mind? Are what they're saying or not saying is true or false? Could I be controlling? And you'll lose your mind through it because you're being gaslit, which is not helping you because you more than likely think that your partner is gaslighting you. Right? You know. So, yeah, what you've got is mirrors, triggers, stubborn energy and gaslighting. Two of Cups. Yeah, eight. I'll just continue to work. Maybe on with a new person. Ace of Wands. Virgo. There you go, Virgo. Could be another one. Could be a new Virgo energy. What's the Hermit? Yeah, new person. Could be a new person here for you, Virgo. Knight of Swords. New person. They're coming in really quick like mustard. Put you in a third party maybe. Clients and then someone gets pissed off. I told you, man. Somebody is pissed off with their partner for not giving them everything that they want. And they wonder why the other person gets pissed off. because they're being gaslit and manipulated and playing mind games. Childish. This person's very childish. They'll play very childish mind games. It could even be a child. But they'll play very childish games around communicating. They'll communicate with you very childishly. It might even be when you're at work. They blame you for being at work. And when you're at work, they'll start having a go and manipulating you because you're working. Because, don't forget what happened right up here. You'll just go through the same thing again. Because of the needing energy whilst at work, I can't get enough love from you. And I keep getting your love, and I keep texting and texting and texting and texting and texting more and more and more and more and more and more and more when you're at work. Now, any of you Virgo out there that text people when they're at work, stop fucking doing that. Okay, if they're not replying. Any of you Virgos out there on the opposite end, when you're at work all the time and someone keeps battering your goddamn head in all day long when you're at work, okay, and then does this when you don't answer it within 2 or 3 minutes. 2 or 3 minutes if you can't answer a call because you're at work or you've got clients or you're doing something with friends or whatnot, and you don't answer within a couple of minutes, they start arguments and start fights with you because you're doing your own thing here. So they act childishly, telling you that you're at wrong and you're at fault because you're not answering my question. It does what it says on its tin here. So this person here is destroying their relationship because they feel the person works too many hours and doesn't give them the amount of greedy love that they need from the person because they're needing energy. They need more attention and more love. Like I said, man, y'all could give this person 24-hour care and attention and it possibly wouldn't be enough because it would be too overwhelmingly smothered. Okay, too overwhelmingly smothered. And because of that, it's too much. You can't breathe. That's where you come up against these. I'm confined in a space that I can't breathe. I can't fucking breathe. It's too much, man. You're smothering me to goddamn death. I need air. I can't breathe. Stop giving me that much attention. Okay. So there you go. Because you've got an attention-seeking energy. Now, hopefully you don't mind hearing that if that is you, because I'm trying to tell you and help you in your actual relationship. But as of other partners, they don't always get to see or hear this actual reading. But I can guarantee you, if someone has that much of an ego, whether they was to see it or whether they wouldn't, they still wouldn't be able to change that about themselves anyway. Okay. Because it's a lesson. It's preordained of the future. Okay. So when new people come your way and then they go about their other way because they're like, fuck this Tyrone, man, I really cannot be doing with being fucking manipulated, gaslit and shouted at and screamed at and told that I can and can't do this and that I'm not doing and not providing and not doing anything. Why the fuck is it that you think that people say, you know what, Felicia, forget your ass. Get out. There you go. Sorry, Virgo. So if it doesn't relate to you at all, watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, or ask for a personal reading. The email is still available on YouTube. Okay? All right, guys. Thanks very much. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.